Welcome back to MTG Burgeoning, your channel for all things Magic. With the imminent release of Innistrad Midnight Hunts triggering a rotation in Standard, any decks that are playing with cards from Throne of Eldraine, Theros Beyond Death, Ikoria Lair of Behemoths, and Core 2021, the days are numbered to play that deck in Standard. In today's video, that's exactly the opportunity we are going to take. We are running again with our 5-color Yorion deck that, once rotation happens, will no longer be Standard eligible. What's up, MTG BC, baby? That is the MTG Burgeoning community. Here we are again. We are going to take this Yorion 5-color deck for another spin because we got to get our gold. We got to get our wild cards. We have to get prepared for the rotation of Standard. We got to rebuild the resources and keep staying competitive out there in the Standard format. So for one more time, I don't know how many more times, but at least this time we're running out there with our 5-color Yorion deck, of which, if you care to check the full deck list, it is included in a link to tappedout.net in the description below. All right, opponent 1 is Hab. All right, Hab, looking a little lost there, no pun intended. Ha ha. Oh, a Lurrus deck. All right, so this most likely is Lurrus Mill, or it could be Lurrus Aristocrats. So we got white, blue, white, black. I like what I see. We keep it all. All right, turn 1, we'll throw out Bright Climb Pathway. Turn 1, Island into Ruin Crab. No, what do we got here? Underequipped. Ooh, yeah, we'll put that out there. Beautiful. The World Tree, one of the best lands you can play. There's our card. Ooh, surprising. All right. That surprised me a bit. All right, let's throw out our swamp. We're going to cast Path of the World Tree. We're going to fetch us an island to put into our hand. It is the mill deck. Okay, perfect. Island coming into our hand. Okay. Merfolk Windrobber, they are missing their Ruin Crab. Where, oh where did the Ruin Crab go? Alright, we are going to drop down our island. I really want to foretell this, just because they got some flyers, but not yet. Okay. Let's Elspeth's Nightmare, the Soaring Thought Thief, unless they counter it with a Drown in the Lock. Nope, they can't counter it with Drown in the Lock. Oh, it's going to make it. We'll pop that guy, which, yes, I understand that they can bring it back with just casting another one in its place, and they can eventually bring it back with Lurrus of the Dream Den. However, if we can get to lore counter number 3, that graveyard will get exiled before they have a chance. Alright, swing will take the 2. I'm okay with that, and you want to know why? Oh, right there, Dance of the Mance. Oh, it's going to be a thing, folks. It's going to be a thing. It's going to be a wonderful thing. It's going to be so beautiful. I don't know if you've ever witnessed a fully stocked graveyard being able to cast a Dance of the Mance, but it is one of those wondrous things. Oh, this is gone. Hello, adios. Ban that counterspell. What was that? Choose a creature type. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Alright, we have so many choices here. I think we're going to kill this guy. Yeah, let's get rid of him. And shaboom boom. Pieced. Let's throw this out there as a Hengegate Pathway. We're 1 land away next turn from having an active World Tree, and all mana fixing will be foretold? I don't know. I'm no writer. What do we got here? Okay, they're probably going to... Let's see. Alright, get rid of that graveyard. Ketria Triome into play. Everything is proceeding wonderfully. We should have this game, folks. We really should. Cast that. Now we'll foretell the Starnheim Unleashed. 4 mana open, which we're just gonna... This. Yeah, let's wait on that, because if they cast Luris, I'm gonna pop it as soon as it comes into play. Yep, we can't do anything about that. We don't run counters in our deck, folks. I'm not a counterspell proponent, never have been, never will be. That's just not my thing. That won't kill a massive amount of angels either, so we don't have to worry. We're 1 land away from creating an army of enchantments. And we still have 58 cards in the deck. Pass to attackers, you can send your 4. That's okay. We'll take the 4. That's fine too. Yep, let's bring it. Eerie Ultimatum. I love that card. Love it. Just love it. How many different things can we play? Oh. MTG BC, are you ready for something special? Oh, they might have a counter for it, though. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Play it safe 1 more turn and see what they got. They're holding up a lot of blue. All right, let's do this. We got 7 mana to work with. You can put 3 angels into play. Or we can just pop this. Oh, let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Okay, that's what I was anticipating. More cards. Whoops. 2 points to them, 2 points to the Guild Enforcer. Send that creature to the graveyard. Oh, they've got to have counter spells. Ugh, those cards weren't great to draw. Nope, none there. Exile, drawing the lock. That's what I gotta worry. There's the Ruin Crab. Well, I think we may have to just sacrifice a spell or 2 just to force the counter magic out of their hand so that we can cast the Eerie Ultimatum. I think the best we can do is to start with the Starnheim Unleashed and see if that does it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8, so we got an odd number. 3, 3, 4. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what they got. Let's pop that. If they got a counterspell, they'll use it on the Ruin Crab. And they don't have any more because they would have cast it last turn. Okay, so that one resolved. There was a delay, so they definitely have instants in their hand. That's something that we have to play around. So let's see how they feel about some angels. 2, 4, 4 angels might be enough to get their attention from a counterspell basis. And there it is. Okay, that's 1. They still have 4 cards. I do have vigilance. No attacks. Oh, that one's going to hurt. All right, the bear is going. Oh, man. 2, 4, 8. Oh, is this game going to slip away from us? Was I too cautious dancing around the counterspells? Maybe I should have floored it out there and just try to hit one big hitter after another. Oh. Didn't see that coming. Oh, that one hurt. All right. And boom, went the dynamite. I played that game too cautiously. I should have threw out I should have cast either the Dance of the Manse or the Eerie Ultimatum just to try to flush out the counter magic and just keep hitting the big spells. I don't generally anticipate dying to combat damage in the Lurrus Mill deck, so that was a bit of a disappointment. Duh. Alright, well, let's give it another whirl. Duh. Felt like we let that one get away, folks. Okay. Well, we'll brush it off. Not every game is going to work out the way we want it to. All right, Montanha. Oh, no, what is this, Lurrus Day? Jeez. All right, 2 lands with a Lithoform Blight. We're on the draw. We're going to be playing quick. I'm not in love with 3 4-drops and only 2 lands and a 6-drop. We're going to need to mulligan this hand. Hopefully we can get a couple of earlier plays. I mean, the Lithoform Blight would replace itself with the card drawn, which could be a land to help us hit our 3rd land drop, and we still are on the draw. Maybe we keep it because we have removal, we've got the Angel and the Archon. Alright, let's risk it, because what we'll do is we'll cast the Lithoform Blight onto the swamp, so that if we need to, we can tap that for the 2nd white mana for the Archons of Sun. Okay, the Archon of Sun's Grace in addition to the Frisia's Retribution. And there's our other black mana right there, so that will work. Alright, Island into play. I'm sorry, Hengegate Pathway into play. I'm not worried about that because if the Lithoform Blight is already on one of our lands and we get a Yorion into play, then we can just bounce the Lithoform Blight over to the Cave of the Frost Dragon. Okay. No surprises so far. So let's go swamp Lithoform Blight Engine. Draw the Ketria Triome. That'll be perfect. That's a perfect land for us. Alright, so turn 3, most likely play our plains, bring Yorion to our hand. Turn 4, drop down the Blight Step Pathway, and probably cast our Archon of Sun's Grace, and then see what happens after that, unless we feel the need to interact over here, because I don't like Luminarch Aspirant being over here on this deck. She's good. She's really good. Alright, so we're down to 15. Another land. Okay. We'll go under 10 if we don't... We can't interact with anything now anyways. Okay. Alright, plains it is. We're going to have to sacrifice one of our lands. Alright. We'll discard that. This could be a rough one, folks. Iggy, give us some optimism here for this game. White Weenie, it's coming. That's going to be a problem. All right, down to 9. Unfortunately, we won't be able to use the Binding the Old Gods to pop the Stonecoil Serpent because it has protection from multicolored. So that is absolutely coming through next turn. All right. What's the biggest threat right now? Oh, wait. Should we get a blocker in play? This will gain us some life. Plus it'll stop. All right, yeah. Let's get the Archon of Sun's Grace out there. And then minimally, I mean, we probably have to suspect that they're going to pop the Archon with some kind of removal and get rid of it, and then they're going to send 2, 4, 5, 8. Oh, we'll be dead. So we definitely needed to put a blocker out there. Hopefully it's still on the battlefield when they attack. If it is, we should be okay. If they remove it, we die. We're not blocking the stone coil, so if they send that, it's coming through unevaded. So next turn, if we do not draw a land, we play the Ketria Triumph tapped. Duh. And there we go. Yep, good game to you two, White Weenie. Alright, Tanha, good game to you. And we drop another one. Oh, baby. Yeah, that's a tough deck. The White Weenie is tough. It's very similar to Big Red Wins. It's just it's quick. That loop, that +1/+1 counter provider, she's just so good. Alright, let's do one more. 0-2. What the bleep? Come on, Yorion. It's not supposed to end this way. It's not supposed to end this way. You're supposed to have the ultimate goodbye tour. Okay, lots of lands. Oh, the smallest card in our hand is a 4-drop. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. All right, we'll risk it. We're going to risk it for the biscuit. Turn 1, plains. Don't be a mountain. Don't be a mountain. Don't. Hello. Oh, it could be even worse. If this is green stompy, we might be okay. Wait. All right. Fabled Passage into our forest. I think next turn, best card we could probably draw for where we are right now in the game is the Elspeth's Nightmare. Yeah, they're ramping hard. What's coming out? What is coming, Eliwick? We gots to know. Doom Foretold, okay. Alright, so now we can just kind of sit back and see what they do. Let's have them invest their mana on getting ahead by casting some big old green stompy guy, and then we'll pop. Oh, I'm not going to pop that. We can exile it, but we're not going to be able to Mythos of Nethroi it, that's for sure. Okay. Pass the turn. Lovestruck Beast. You can have it. 1/1, not a problem. Alright, next up, we draw a Yorion. I don't want to not cast something here, so I think we're going to get rid of... Yeah, the Elysian Caryatid has got to go. Get rid of that. At least we'll slow down some of the mana production. She says nice, but I don't believe that she really means it. Lovestruck Beast. Okay, that was not surprising. Drawing a land next turn will allow us to exile Lovestruck Beast or Nylea with the Elspeth Conqueror's Death, or it will allow us to cast Yorion, bouncing Binding of the Old Gods, getting rid of it. Oh, but not getting a land doesn't help us at all. Shaboom boom with the Ketria Triumph. We'll have greater options for that next turn. I do think we Mythos of Nethroi, the Lovestruck Beast. Can't take 5. Alright, Eliwick. Are you going to say nice to that one? We pass. Make your food token. Alright, they play a land, they can cast something for 6, which could be Vorinclex. Nope, they're fishing. They must not have much. Another Lovestruck Beast. He really must have it bad. He just keeps coming back for more. Alright. There we go. Oh, now we can't flicker it. Well, that's upsetting. But we can. Alright, so the plan right now, because they're kind of running low on resources here, we're going to cast the Elspeth Conqueror's Death, which is going to exile the Lovestruck Beast. And then during our next turn, I still don't believe she means that when she says nice. Then on our next turn, we're going to cast the Yorion that's in our hand, bouncing Elspeth, and then getting rid of Nylea. Because she's definitely utilizing that ability to get some cards into our hand to keep her green fatties keep coming into the battlefield. Like, here's another one with Wicked Wolf. Pardon me. Yeah, this chick is really doing some damage here. Who would have thought just walking home from the market or picking some fruit would have been so dangerous for us? Alright, here we go. Yorion coming out. It's going to hit the field. And we're going to bounce our Elspeth's Conqueror's Death. That's coming back. And Nylea. I know you say your eyes are keen, so I'm sure you saw that coming. And she was close to becoming a creature, or he. I'm not sure what it is, he or she. Well, it's exiled now. Okay, so Wicked Wolf, sacrifice a food to get a +1/+1, okay. Now they're going to think that we're going to fall asleep on their little combat tricks because they can send the Wicked Wolf, lure us into a false sense of, well, I could block with a 4/5. Then they quick create a food token with the Gilded Goose, sack it to the Wicked Wolf, putting a +1/+1 counter on it, and crushing our hopes and dreams. But we're not going to let that happen. Wicked Wolf, if you attack, you will go unblocked. Nothing. Missing some land drops. Okay, they're starting to get a board presence here. What's in the graveyard? Not much. We won't even get a creature back with... Okay. For what do we do? They can still cast that. 4/6. All right, let's get this out here. It's going to give us options. Oh, I wish it wouldn't have used the stinking forest to cast that, though. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of playing arenas. When it kind of lulls you into a false sense of security with the mana watching, because there's no way I would have cast that on paper, not being able to destroy any non-land permanent. It's going to create the food token, so we'll take that as an opportunity to kill the Wicked Wolf. That'll set Eliwick back a little bit because they were definitely going to try to make that bigger and bigger, all the while protecting it with the indestructibility ability by sacrificing the food tokens generated by Double G over here. Alright, so we're definitely, hopefully... Yeah, and boom went the dynamite. Eliwick gets pieced. MTG Burgeoning salvages 1 win out of the 3-game set. This is MTG Burgeoning, your channel for all things Magic.